What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video I'm making today. Now, I know it's been a long time since uploading, chit-chatting with you guys, but I want you guys to know I'm back and I'm better, and I'm going to tell you the real reason why I took some time off for YouTube. So, to commence, I first want to say is that, sometimes in life, well, first, disregard that noise in the background, the boisterous noise. Sorry, those are my wonderful nephews. You know how kids are. We were once kids. But okay, anyways, to make a long story short, the reason why I have, took some time off of YouTube was one, because of school. Obviously I'm in high school, I have EOC, I have exams and stuff like that, things that are very important, and homework, and so much homework. Lord have mercy, we gonna pray. It was just so many things just piled up on me, type of things. I also want to say I was going through a little phase, actually a couple months back. I was going through some stuff, basically more of the intellect, more of the psyche, more of the mind. I was going through some stuff with my mind. I would put it like this, more of called intrusive thoughts. And if anybody who knows what the word intrusive means, intrusive obviously means annoying. So things are like unwanted thoughts, things are just not true, things are that is like false, and that's part of kind of like, abnormal. That's abnormal, But I want people out there, who are going through things and stuff like that, to know that it's okay to go through stuff. It's okay to have a mental illness. It's okay to be depressed. It's not a choice. It's not a choice that we chose. It's something that just comes. People have to understand that depression, mental illness, it comes gradually. People, sometimes you don't even realize, people who you think are always happy, they're not even happy, really, to be honest with you. They holding all the animosity and all the sadness and stuff like that inside of them, because they don't want people to see that. And I know a lot of people know that I'm an extrovert, I'm loquacious, I'm very talkative, and I'm very outgoing, I'm very loving, I spread nothing but positivity. Now, let me tell you now, I'm not always positive, I'm not always happy. I could be very, very, very crazy, messy, and all over the place, and But my whole point is that, I was going through some stuff, and I've been very sad. I've been very sad lately, going through this transition and, receiving these unwanted thoughts and stuff like that. And I know things are going to get better for me. I know things are going to get better for you, whoever is going through stuff. And I want people to know that there is somebody out there for you. Remember, I want people to understand this, because the first thing I always do when I go through something, I always go to my faith. Obviously, I believe in God, and stuff like that. I'm not a Christian, as yet, but I do believe in God, and I read the Bible and stuff like that. And I always go to my faith first, because obviously that's who I can depend on. I can depend on God. I can depend that He can do things such perform miracles and stuff like that. And I want people to know that just because you pray, don't think that your prayer is going to be answered fast in a split second, or it's going to be answered next month. You have to remember, you have to put in work, and sometimes you have to analyze, what am I doing? What am I saying, doing? Because remember, your actions speak louder than words. So don't think God doesn't hear. God hears everyone's prayers. However, He may just decline some prayers because of personal reasons, because of what you're doing. So I want people out there to know things are going to get better. God hears you. Open your heart. Analyze yourself. Actually solve yourself. Put yourself in the equation and solve, and see what you get in the outcome. And I want people to know I have analyzed myself. I have corrected myself. I have used flashbacks. I have used, just anything to be like, Maurice, you did do this. You did do that. You did do all of this. Now it's time for myself to stop it. So I have, used a lot of techniques. You know what I mean? And I also want people to know that I'm a very resilient person, and anybody who knows what resilient means, it obviously means to withstand things, to be strong. And I'm relentless. Obviously, I'm meaning persistent. I'm the type of person, we always hear the old saying, "Oh, what doesn't kill us make us stronger." I always say, what kills us make us stronger. And you might be like, what do he mean by that? I feel like whatever killed us the first and whatever brought us down in the past, it'll make us strong. Because now we learn from our mistakes. We learn from other people. And now it makes us stronger to not go back to that, to not even associate yourself back to that. You know what I'm trying to say? And I also want people to know that I'm a go-getter. So whatever I say I want to do, I get up and I go. No one is not going to do it for me. And in this life, you have to be individualistic. You have to be independent. You have to be perspicacious. Like I said, ambitious, relentless, resilient. You have to be driven. You have to be focused. You have to be those things in life. You have to be for a male, be jack of all trades. For a female, a Jill of all trades. And yeah, we all heard those saying, can't master, but I can master. I master all of them because I do it all. I go to school, I go to work, I make sure, you know, I do all type of stuff, you know, do my homework. I'm very independent. I've always been like that as a child. I remember years ago, oh my God, years, take me back to the 90s. years ago, Lord have mercy. I remember it was a grown. It was very dark. Oh Lord, oh child. It was a dark skinned man. He was tall, and I remember one time he said, God, he told my mom, he was like, God, your child, he is just so intelligent, so courageous, so perspicacious, and just so driven. Godly, I have never seen a black male like that. And you know, he gave me his number so we can, like, you know, talk. And not like that now. I know what y'all thinking. I could read the minds. You know, talk about like life and stuff, because he was a counselor, and he was like, you know, here's my number. Give it to your son. You know, I'm a counselor. We can always talk about things and stuff like that. And I never went to him because, like I said before, guys, I'm resilient and I can analyze my own self. But to make a long story short, I'm happy, and I just want to thank God for that. Another thing I do want to discuss is my insecurities. Now, many people love to judge me because of my voice and stuff like that. First and foremost, for those who are wondering, oh, why does he speak like that? Or is he this? Or is he that? I want people to know that people's bodies develop differently. This is my natural voice. Just because I can make my voice deep does not mean that that's my deep voice. Anybody can change their voice. Just because Tyler Perry speaks like a woman in his movie doesn't mean that that's his necessary real voice. And I want y'all to understand that this is my real voice. This is, I can scream loud and stuff. And I'm very insecure about my voice because people love to judge me. Oh, he got a girl voice, or he this, and like to judge me, put labels on me. I'm like, first and foremost, who are you to put labels on me? I know who I am. And if I don't feel like talking about things that you ask me, I don't have to talk about it. I'm not always obligated to talk to you. I'm not always obligated to talk to somebody. And in this world, people love to question it, you know, question people. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like a hypocrite. I am a very questionable person. I question everybody. I'm very inquisitive. I'm always very inquisitive about a lot of things. Very inquisitive about a lot of stuff. And I want people to know it's okay to be inquisitive, but you just gotta know when and where, when to ask and sometimes when not to ask. And certain things can really get you slapped in the face. Like, legit, dude. So I want people out there, stop asking me, you know, what I'm this and this and that. When the time has come and when I feel like talking about what I want to talk about, then I will come to you and tell you, you know. And that's the thing about being curious. But at this moment, I'm at the stage of my life where I'm going through some stuff, and I don't feel like talking about anything with you. I mean, I'm not obligated to, and I have every right to have my privacy. I'm a very solitude, furtive, and secretive person. And for those who think what I am, you keep thinking that. You keep making assumptions about me. You keep making these false allegations on me, because at the end of the day, you are the one who's worrying about me. You're worrying about who I am as a person. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about myself. I'm worried about my career. I'm worried about my success. I'm worried about what's going to happen in 2021. I'm worried about what's going to happen in 2029. So stop worrying about me. Stop asking questions. Why he this? Why he that? Stop it. Stop it. Be quiet about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be active in the summer. I will be making lots of new videos, dancing videos, pranking. Most definitely gonna prank my mom. most definitely bring her. I'm gonna bring her. So make sure you stay tuned. So I'm gonna make sure, you know, I'm gonna prank her. You know, and I want people to know that I'm back and I'm better. I had to take some months back, 7 months. I really had to, you know, really take some time off of YouTube because I was going through some stuff. Especially 10th grade was a very rough year. But guess what? I passed all my classes. I don't have to go to no summer school. I'm not having no recovery class. I'm not gonna stay back. I passed all my classes. My GPA is still a 3 point something. And I'm proud of myself because I would have never thought that I would have made it because during the fact that I was going through this phase in my life and stuff like that. So by the grace of me, I did it by myself. And I had to put my foot down. I said, you know what? I'm sick of it. It's either me gonna be sitting here, you know, crying and being wary and just being so indolent, or it's gonna be me being energetic and resilient and, you know, giddy. So I had to choose between which one. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and until I see you guys next time, stay awesome.